Do you know, Joe, I've sat by and listened to people claim this man to be the #1 pound-for-pound featherweight of all time when I sunned him at that weight? Do you know that I've listened to people throughout the years say they were only kids back then? Well, oh, sorry, Holloway was only a kid back then, and I was not. When myself and Max faced for the first time. Max had his sixth UFC fight. I was Max's brother.
But I also, did you know?
What's going on, guys? It's Only MMA, and as we all know, the White House card recently took place. It was an absolute banger all around, good fights. Every single fight on the card ended in a knockout. But today I really want to talk about Josh Hokit and his fight on the card against Derek Lewis. Now, the fight itself, I mean, beating up Derek Lewis in the Lord's year of 2026 is like beating up an elderly woman. Like, not gonna lie, the dude is just complete utter dog shit and should retire immediately. I mean, it's just, he doesn't have it anymore. And that's not to take anything away from Josh Hokit. Josh Hokit fought a wonderful fight. He didn't let Derek Lewis really get going with anything. I think Derek Lewis landed like 7 total strikes. Hokit was just tagging him, getting in, getting out, not overextending on anything. And then eventually Derek Lewis, doing Derek Lewis things, just straight up quit in the second round. He didn't want to be there anymore, and you thought there would have been a little bit more extra motivation for him not to pull this shit on the White House lawn, but that just wasn't enough. I'm sure maybe if the prize was for a fucking Whopper instead of a win on the White House lawn, maybe he would have fought a little bit harder. But anyways, Josh Hokit goes out there, gets that second round TKO. And I do just want to talk about the fact that Josh Hokit completely ran the press conference by just making it so unbelievably cringe and awkward. And also at the weigh-in, he came in throwing up on himself. It honestly all worked, though. I thought it worked wonderfully because it was just such like a holy shit, what is this guy doing type of thing. And it really just, I feel like, drawed a lot of attention to him. So he legit did everything right to absolutely maximize his popularity growth on this White House card fight, especially considering how much more people were going to be watching this card in particular. And he goes out there, gets the win, but then on the mic after, all is going well. He's saying stuff to Pereira to hopefully get that fight down the line. But right at the end, he just randomly says Michelle Obama is a man. Keep in mind, too, we are on the White House fucking lawn, too. Now, I just want to preface this and say, I absolutely hate politics. I hate politics more than Garfield hates Mondays. But Jesus, when I heard him say that, and especially just hearing no one react in the crowd, I was like, oh my god, this is absolutely fucking horrible. Like, the silence in the crowd after Hokit said that gave me real-time PTSD flashbacks of me asking my crush out in middle school. And I mean, even like Trump was more like, what the hell is this guy saying right now? Because right after Josh Hokit won, he went over to Trump and like gave him like a necklace, and Trump put it on. And right after Hokit said that, he immediately took it off. And also another thing is, like, a lot of people watching it, like, if you're gonna say something that insane and crazy, you might as well say something that a lot of people are talking about right now, not something that random. Like, you should have at least went hot and heavy with like some of the files or everything going on, like all that kind of stuff is what you actually should have done, so at least some people would have been on your side. Then even Dana White put out a statement saying how much he hates that kind of nonsense. And I honestly think Dana White has to be more pissed than fucking Benson from Regular Show when he sees Mordecai and Rigby slacking off. Because Josh Hokit saying something like that just gave a lot of leftist people a reason to hate on the event and to say that it was political, when that was the main goal from Dana White, to make sure that this just wasn't political at all. But when Josh Hokit goes out and calls Michelle Obama a man, that's when, yeah, obviously now politics are brought into it. So in all, though, I honestly do think Hokit screwed up pretty badly by saying that after the fight. And like me personally, there's like really nothing a fighter or anyone on TV would ever be able to say that would actually get me mad in real time, make me start like hooting and hollering, screaming at my television. I mean, like, I guess unless like I'm just sitting there and all of a sudden I hear someone like Hokit say, "Yep, Lonely MMA, fuck you and your dead grandma, buddy." At that point, I would probably have to lace him up and go in the octagon, and I'd probably still put up a better fight than Derek Lewis did. God, seeing Derek Lewis pull that shit really pissed me off so badly, but it's irrelevant at this point. But yeah, I do think that Hokit screwed up pretty big here, but as always, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one.